Were you aware of the particular elements that can cause Tesla's stock to surge? The financial industry knows full well that a number of factors influence stock values and can cause them to rise or fall. To learn more about this, stay watching and tuning in. Based on current data, professionals can still make forecasts about the stock market, even though it can become completely unpredictable. However, a single registered investment advisor listed 10 Tesla accelerators. You will learn the causes behind the significant increase in Tesla's stock price today. The institutional investment community might not be into Tesla. Renowned investor and future fund founder Gary Black stated, institutions underground Tesla stock, citing Bloomberg data. The manager of the fund stated, still, future funds actively managed the Future Fund Active ETF has Tesla as its top holding, accounting for about 12.4% of the total. The managing partner and co-founder of Future Fund LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor dedicated to making growth equity investments in businesses that are transforming the world, is Gary Black. Gary has held senior management roles at some of the most reputable international investment management companies for almost 30 years. He was appointed to the partnership committee of Goldman Sachs and became CIO for the U.S. Asset Management Group earlier in his career. As a senior research analyst at Sanford Bernstein, he started his career in the investing market in 1992. From 1993 to 1998, Gary was named the top analyst in his field by the Institutional Investor All-American Research Team 6 times in a row, including his debut year in the field. Barron's has published an article about Gary, and the financial press regularly asks him for his opinions on the stock markets. As of August 2, 2022, the following, in his opinion, are the Tesla catalysts. 1. August's 3-for-1 stock split 2. In August 3, the S&P may raise Tesla's debt rating. The September 4th EV credit. September 5th is AI Day. By October 6th, the Twitter deal's overhang will lift. Tesla starts a repurchase on October 7. Fourth quarter gigas in the UK and the East US 8. Q4 beta release of FSD. Launch of Cybertruck by mid-2023 10. In 2024, a robot taxi will launch. Nevertheless, Black believes that Tesla stock will reach a price of $1,600 during the next 6 to 12 months. The board of directors of Tesla Incorporated has authorized a 3-for-1 stock split, stating that this will increase employee and investor access to stock ownership. Each stockholder of record as of August 17th will receive a dividend equal to 2 extra shares of common stock, according to the electric vehicle firm. On August 25, trading will start on a stock split-adjusted basis, following the close of trading on August 24. The first stock split for Tesla was announced on August 11, 2020, and this is the second one. On August 31, 2020, the 5-for-1 stock split went into effect. Gary Black tweeted that between these times, the stock surged by an incredible 81%, while the NASDAQ 100 index increased by a more measured 11%. Black also posted an article from Business Insider that examined a note from Vanda Research, which stated that retail interest in Tesla had increased significantly in advance of the upcoming 3-for-1 stock split. According to Vanda's weekly note, net retail sales of Tesla hit $693 million during the preceding 5 sessions, with sales continuing to soar. Since the summer of 2020, retail investors have never been more optimistic. Nonetheless, Tesla's institutional holding has a superior ratio of 53% of float. Even so, it remains the lowest of the 7 tech stocks on the list since, of the large-cap tech names, Alphabet Incorporated has the largest institutional ownership, 85%. Black revealed on Twitter that float is defined as the total number of outstanding shares, less any shares that are restricted. Securities known as restricted shares are those that, unless specific requirements are fulfilled, are not fully transferable from the issuing corporation to the recipient of the award. What factors do you believe will cause the price of Tesla stock to rise or fall? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Of the 7 tech companies whose data was released, Elon Musk's Tesla came in last. Of the outstanding shares of Tesla, 44% were held by institutions. What is frightening away establishments? According to Black, there could be a number of reasons why institutional investors are relatively light, including a weak board of directors, key executive risk, capital allocation, excessive valuation, and the CEO's split focus. One of the 10 Tesla catalysts has, nevertheless, acknowledged one of these arguments. Twitter deal overhang lifting by October, claims Black. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, actually replied in the affirmative when asked on Twitter if he was done selling. In the hopefully unlikely event that Twitter forces this deal to close and some equity partners don't come through, it is important to avoid an emergency sale of Tesla stock, Musk stated. He said yes when questioned further about whether he would repurchase Tesla shares in the event that the Twitter transaction fell through. The Tesla bull also pointed out that some mutual funds might not have been able to purchase the stock because of the company's non-investment grade debt rating. According to him, the company's solid balance sheet and the likelihood that rating agencies would raise its debt rating this year may make this less of an impact. This is also included in the list of factors that could promote Tesla's growth, with the S&P possibly raising Tesla's debt rating in August. It is anticipated that Tesla, the sixth most valuable corporation in the world, is set to become a blue chip and shed its junk bond rating. This change has been long overdue. Even after turning a profit for over 2 years running and amassing over $18 billion in cash while carrying very little debt, rating agencies such as S&P Global Ratings and Moody's Investor Service continue to label Tesla as a junk bond. Analysts and rating experts currently anticipate Tesla to be upgraded by the end of the year, nevertheless. According to Joel Levington, a credit analyst at Bloomberg Intelligence, Tesla continues to generate substantial cash flow. Rating agencies will eventually have to take action, and an upgrading to investment grade before year-end wouldn't surprise me. While the average investor and Tesla stockholders may not find this significant, certain huge funds do, as they frequently have a policy of not making investments in firms with ratings lower than investment grade or blue chips. In contrast to its competitors with astronomically high values, such as Apple and Amazon, Tesla has a lower proportion of its shares held by large institutional investors as a result of certain huge funds being discouraged from investing in the company. In October of last year, S&P raised Tesla to BB+, which is one notch below investment grade. In January, Moody's did the same. Nishit Madlani, head of S&P's North American auto sector ratings, even predicted in June that Tesla will probably receive an upgrade by year's end. Cybertruck and Tesla FSD are two more triggers that were previously covered at the most recent Q2 earnings call. In actuality, a number of initiatives were covered on the results call, including 4680, FSD, and Cybertruck. Tesla continues to view the eagerly anticipated Cybertruck as electric. There are a modified roadster concept, a semi-truck, and many experimental projects, such as the humanoid robot. Musk revealed that the team's ongoing priorities are some future platform design and getting Cybertruck ready for manufacturing. According to Musk, Tesla plans to begin shipping the Cybertruck, a pickup that looks like an experimental vehicle, in the middle of 2019. I think it might actually be our best product ever, Musk stated. With regard to Autopilot, over 100,000 owners have benefited from the FSD beta, which allows them to drive on city streets. Owners are pleased with the system's capabilities, and Tesla plans to keep enhancing it every week. Furthermore, Musk claims that the FSD beta will be available to all North American users before the end of the year. In other news, Gary Black claimed that since Tesla is currently valued at $1.09 trillion based on 100 per share earnings, its market capitalization ought to be $4 trillion. He sets a price target of $3,000 based on a 30 price-to-earnings ratio. He went on to say that Tesla's market valuation would hit $4 trillion if 1.4 billion shares remained outstanding. According to Black, the percentage of electric cars in the automotive industry will reach 60% by 2030, with Tesla expected to hold a 20% market share. Given that global light vehicle sales have reached 85 million units, He predicts that Tesla will be able to deliver about 10 million vehicles annually by the end of the decade. For more content,